Welcome to my Cloak and Dagger Volcanion run. We're putting on fast because I think this game specifically has a lot of PP stall in it. Yeah, because there was a messy end game. So I'm using the Hail team, the good team. This team is like my favorite team to use in Gen 8 OU. It's just good. Nice defogging array of the terrain there. And I'm gonna go Lando. I keep going Lando a lot on Coco. Crit. Salt in the wound. EQ the Pharaoh. Get leech seated. Don't want a U-turn because I don't want the chip. So a hard switch. Spike and knock off. Because oh yeah, I have heat wave on this thing, but I'm like, does he respect the possibility of heat wave? Nobody respects the possibility of heat wave, so you get cooked. He got cooked. And then I say, no, in fact, you are not clicking the electric move here. Because I went to Lando last time. And I got Dazzling Gleamed. So I Aurora Veil, and do I sack here? No, I go Lando. I remember, like, sacking to a Kartana at one point or another. So I get lefties knocked off, and I think I just click EQ, because... Or maybe a U-turn. Yeah, good on me. Got an Arctazult, and it just claims some KOs. I think I sub here. So, I'm going to Bullet Beak into Lando. I'm going to Bullet Beak again, predicting he's going to switch. He doesn't. And now I click sub again. Sub on the Slowbro. Oh no, I Blizzard. Because I know I'll be faster. And now I think I sub. Thinking that he'll TP out, but he body presses. So now I'm like, okay, time to Bullet Beak. No, okay, I don't remember my past. Huh. I thought I Bullet Beaked. But it's fine, I get Hail up again. Do I just freeze dry here? Yeah. Don't care what Clef does. I can just knock. I can AV here and Encore you into knock. So I do that. Go to Torn because it's already knocked. He goes to Cart, and I'm just like, I have Heat Wave, my dude, and I'm behind an AV. He's like, he does that, and I'm like, ooh, I would have killed. And he dies. It's Kartana. He doesn't live Heat Wave. And now I'm just like. Oh, I don't sack here. I remember sacking to the Coco. Maybe I'm thinking later on. He just U-turns on me again, goes to the bro, and I'm like, oh, bro. You know I just U-turn out. Oh, I have Toxic. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know how to commentate Gen 8. I go to the Volcanion, the Specs Mon, and I see a Tapu Koko. This is my Cloak and Dagger Mon. I can't let it die. Get T-bolted, and I'm like, I died a Dazzling Gleam. So, I think a Toxic here, or a Defog. Just, okay, yeah. Just, like, something. I figure that I'd die here, so I Toxic. And I'm like, you're not keeping rocks up. You either kill me, or I Defog spam. Because I'll die soon. But I'll die after Defogging, unless you, like, have a move that hits me. Which you don't. Now I go not Lando, oh goodness, Ninetales, Ninetales, Alola. And the Alola just can freeze dry everything, or just it can AV in Tapu Koko's face is what I thought, but I died. I'm like, is that Specs Coco? I'm like, I can just bulk beak this, cause like, I'm like, wow, that did a lot. Wow, that did a lot. But I'm faster, nothing switches into Bolt Beak. And it dies. I'm in electric terrain, like death. And I can just click it again. And I still have like... Oh, and I ran out of Hail because my Ninetales got knocked. Go to Corviknight, sack it. But he Dazzling Gleams. And I body press. So he was Specs. And he U-turns and I win because the Cloaked Mon had fainted. So that was game 1. And this is game 2. Also on fast, because these games tend to take a bit of time. Switch out a Bisharp. Take the Iron Head. I was expecting knockoff. So it's nice because Life Orb, Rocky Helmet, and Hail does a huge amount of chip damage. And I think I Body Press here. No, then I don't have Body Press on this one. I've been playing too much and I owe you. I'm mixing up my sets. And I'm just like, I live. I Heat Wave. You die. Now you turn out. I'm like, that has to be Scarf. Ha ha, I don't think it is. That's Scarf damage. And I'm like, so, you turn out, because... What? Okay, I don't even understand my own brain. Yeah, now I use Toxic, right? Oh, no, because Arctobolt's faster, of course, yeah. So I can sub here, because he's gonna switch because of Blizzard, right? Holy cow! I know I was not considering Bolt Beak because I was a little bit worried about it not killing. I don't know this Cows with this mon. Like, I can Blizzard here. Sucks that I missed. Go Lando. Toxic here. No, I U-turn. I do remember I Toxic a Feeny at some point. That was really funny. Because I defogged the trade and then Toxic'd it. Yeah, I'm like, Ninetales is faster. What do you switch into Freeze Dry with? You don't. You go Blacephalon, and I cry, but, and like, oh, your Scarf. I'll sack Lando. And Revenge. He's not Scarfed. He's not Scarfed. So I sack. Go to the monster. The threat. And I click Bolt Beak. I don't click Bolt Beak. I sub. Because I think he's not stupid enough to switch. I mean, I think he's, like, not stupid enough to risk it. But I'm like, well, Bolt Beak just takes kills. So I click Bolt Beak. And I'm like, I'm still out of range for Urshifu. Blizzard's a kill. Bolt Beak's a kill. Didn't even Aqua Jet me. And I'm like, I could stay in and Bolt Beak, but maybe he's faster. Surf Feeny. And I think I Encore here and then Freeze Dry a bunch of times and Pain Split and he dies. So that was game 2. I think I got to finals. With, I think the third game was finals because I got a bye. Or I didn't record the first one. Not record, but save because it was a really, odd game. It was like a free win. So it wasn't even worth putting in the video. So, I'm spamming this team because it's really good. And you notice there's a Nihilego on the other side. Now, I'm going to show my lack of knowledge in this tier in this game. This music is not appropriate for what is about to happen. This one. So, Nihilego, as I understand it, runs Meteor Beam speed boosting. I'm not used to that. I played a little bit of, like, I played VGC for a while, and it was, like, Nihilego was a thing for part of that, and I always remember it being Meteor Beam special attack boosting. Maybe I could just be blatantly wrong. This is where I Toxic a Feeny. But as such, I don't consider the fact that a +1 speed Nihilego outspeeds Arctozolt. And you're going to see me play with that in mind. Don't risk it. Go to Corviknight. I'm going to get knocked. No, I get Sacred Sworded. They got body press here. No, a U-turn. Good for me. Go to Nine Tails. Think I freeze dry. No, I don't. I'm just... Why would I freeze dry there? Yeah, no, oh, I'm like, no way he close combats here, right? Right? But then I remember, wait, Ninetales doesn't resist that move. And close combat is just free. So he should have gone to Torn and sacked it, because Torn is not particularly useful. Well, like, it does stave off Cart. But I should have kept Corviknight healthy. And I have now just lost the game. That turn, I lost the game. Because next time Nihilego comes in, it clicks Meteor Beam. I lose him onto it. And it wins. I also forget it's not Meteor Beam Power Herb. I'm not Meteor Beam, or Meteor Beam. I should have... I don't know what I do here. Like, I have lost at this point, even though I did... I know it's Power Herb, I just forget it's not Meteor Beam Power Gem, so I should have... Wait, no, it is Meteor Beam Power Gem. That was the other Nihilego. That was the Monotype Nihilego that wasn't Power Gem. And then I'm like, well, is he Sludge Wave? I hope he's not Sludge Wave. Or anything that kills. And then I'm just like... I didn't even try for it being too slow. I should have gone to Arctozolt immediately after Torn died. But, yeah. That's how that went. So that's how I lost in either semifinals or finals. I think I've learned my lesson, because I also got swept by playing Monotype Fire, and speed boosting Nihilego clicked Meteor Beam, and I lost him on, and I immediately lost the game. Even though it wasn't Power. I thought that one was Power Gem. It wasn't, so I maybe had an out against it. Yeah, but like my Sucker Punch, Cinderace got crit turn 1, which was kind of sad. Yeah, so that is how I did in a Volcanion Cloak and Dagger tour. I think all of these Cloak and Dagger runs, other than like, are acceptable. The ones where I lose round 1 are kind of like embarrassing, but I don't play Gen 8. I played Cloak and Dagger for Gen 8, and that's about it. How funny would it be if there's Cloak and Dagger on right now? There's not. Yeah. So that's where I'm going to call that with the Cloak and Dagger Volcanion recap.